This is another in our series of the history of Jewish people from 520 BC after the exile to 100 CE. This is a 10-part video series by Susan Hares. This is part 4, the history of the Jewish people, the Hasmonean dynasty in Palestine, 135 to 64 BC. Now this is a fairly short discussion as we talk about how the Hasmonean dynasty walked through this particular time. There is both positive and negative, as there was a lot of infighting within some of the Jewish world. But in this time, you'll see that the political ambitions of the Hasmoneans fortified the Temple Mount. Raids were made to try to continue to keep this safe or to expand their territory in the Transjordan. The Secludians might attack from the south or from the east or from the north, but this was a family that kept the dynasty together. Now, the interesting thing is you often have the high priest and the leader being the same. John Chardrenus one in 35 to 104 BC is the high priest and establishes the Hasmonean monarchy. Before that, it had been the families of rebel leaders. This turns it from the rebel leaders in the Hasmonean to the actual monarchy. Aristobulus I succeeds John Chardrenus, and his son Alexander Janus succeeds him. You see Aristobulus succeeding him in 103, and his brother Alexander Janus succeeding him later in the year, after Aristobulus dies. After Alexander Janus, Queen Alexandra Seleucia succeeds Alexander Janus, holding the reigns for 9 years, and then her two sons, Arcanus II and Arvistus, divide the rule when she gets done. And after that time, Rome takes over the Secludian territory and actually encroaches into Judea. However, they want to work through puppet kings, so they will work through the Hasmonean dynasty at that time. Our next presentation, part 4 of these presentations, will look at the Hasmonean dynasty under the Romans. Thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to chatting with you at part 5.